welcome to part 2 of our workout routine. If you've been following part 1 routinely, which was based purely off bodyweight exercises, then you should be ready to take the next step and invest into some proper gym equipment.
So the essential gym equipment would be a barbell, a variety of different weights, and mats for core exercises.
Using these, we've created a workout that targets all your major muscle groups through fundamental and compound movements.
So to start off, we just have to warm up really quickly, and I'm just going to walk you through this exercise right here. So first things first, you put your feet under the bar at shoulder width, then you put your hands right next to your shins. At that point, you're going to bring your butt out, and you're just going to pull the bar up. This is going to work your legs and your lower back. Then you want to swing the bar up and around to your shoulders, and that works your biceps and shoulders. Then you do a quick squat to work your legs, and then push the bar up with the movement of the squat, and that'll work your shoulders as well. It's a good warm-up. So after the warm-up, you're going to want to do some Romanian deadlifts to target your glutes and lower back. Once again, you put your feet under the bar. In this case though, you're going to supinate your weak hand so that the palm is facing outwards. Then you just you bring the bar up, but this time you do it without bending your knees, and you just keep your back straight. It's really important to keep your back straight, otherwise that puts too much pressure on your spine. And you should feel a strong burn in your glutes and lower back.
Next, we're going to be doing barbell rows, which requires you to arch your back and bring the barbell towards your stomach. This exercise works your back and your lats.
Then you want to work your lats in your upper back, so you're just going to do some pull-ups.
Now the next exercise is trap crunches, which as the name suggests works the traps in the upper back. So when doing this exercise, you want to make sure your back is straight and you're contracting your traps as you go up.
Now that you're done with your back, you're going to start with chest. Pretty much you want to arch your chest so that it's sticking out, and you just want to bring the bar as low as possible and then just push it back up. It's a pretty simple exercise, and just do that for multiple reps.
Okay, so for our next exercise, it's important to note that you hold the bar really tightly in order to ensure you don't injure yourself. You can use any wall for this, and it works your inner and upper chest.
So now your shoulders should be pretty dead, so you're just going to finish off with some simple overhead press. You can do 1 rep in front of your face and 1 rep behind it, and that should work your whole shoulders.
Next up, we're going to move to our first exercise, which targets our triceps, and it's important to note that you refrain from moving your elbows too much and going as low as possible. This is an exercise that can be done with any weight that you're comfortable with. Just find what works for you. Now we're going to move on to our next exercise, which targets our biceps, and you can do this with any weight like I said, but if it's too heavy, always feel free to lean over and use your body weight. Just make sure you're not breaking the vertical line as seen in the last part of this clip.
So the same logic applies to this exercise as the other exercise. So you have a closer grip with these bicep curls, and they work the inner bicep. So now we're going to move on to core exercises. The first exercise is Russian twist. If it's too light, use weights and make sure you rotate fully. The next exercise we're going to be doing is butterfly crunches. So you want to make sure you extend your legs fully and stretch out.
Now we're going to move on to some side-to-side crunches. It's important that you hold your hands out so that you can maintain your balance. If it's too easy, increase rep count and just make sure you're fully extending when you're going side to side. Now we're going to move on to reverse crunches. When you're doing these, make sure you're getting full contractions and fully extending your legs both up and outward as seen within this clip.
Lastly, we're going to do a plank. So you want to make sure your elbows are tucked in and your back straight throughout the whole exercise.
Thank you for watching. We really enjoyed making the video, and I hope that you enjoyed watching us make it. I really recommend that you follow this routine. It's pretty much a guarantee that you're going to build muscle and attain your goals. It's also going to teach you the basics of weightlifting, which will come in handy in the future, in gyms, and when you buy more equipment.
Also, nutrition is a very big part of building muscle. So stick to a good nutrition plan and a good diet, and you'll surely build muscle.
Lastly, I just want to point out that consistency is key, and in a world where we're all locked inside our houses due to quarantine, exercise is more important than it ever has been.
Thank you.